Good evening, friends. Today I am going to discuss about the medical insurance. So, what is the important role in our life is playing by the medical insurance policies? Nowadays, we are struggling with the good food, good air, good water. We are don't have. Because of that, direct or indirect way, our body is impacting, and the the abnormality of the work, imbalance of the work which we are doing nowadays. And the reason behind of that, because we are not having a proper sleep. And when our age will be our 40, then what is going to happen? We might be required some, we might be impacted with some blood pressure, any other disease, sugars, which is normal in India. So there are so many things happen. And once you admit in the hospital, what is going to happen? What will be the happen? If you are not covered under any medical insurance policy, so might be yours all saving, all emergency fund will go to the hospital. That what will happen? So you will be lack of money, and for the further treatment it would be the imbalance of your financial. So this is advisable for uh, advisable by the organization and the government of India, that you should have at least cover under a medical policy. If you are in a part of any good organization, that their responsibility, the code of they are the in the company policy, that you have, they will be cover you into the medical insurance policy, where you can include your family and your parents. For the parents nowadays, in the policy is provided by the corporate is considerable for some amount which you have to pay for your parents and father-in-law and mother-in-law. But brother and blood relation who are adult or independent, then you can't cover it on them. And if you have a policy, personal policy as well, just like me, I am working in a multi-level company, and the company is providing me the policy which my family is covered. In that cover, 6,000 rupees, I can produce a bill for any OPD or any eye hospital, whatever the minimal normal medical expenses. And if I am hospitalized, then there are some category where I have to show my policy to the hospital. According to that, they will give us a bad and the treatment, whatever we have required. In the other case, if the policy which we are doing in other private banks, yeah, others policy holder, which is we purchase from the policy bazaar, or direct indirect way from the other institutions. So what they are doing, what they are blindly say, we will agree with that, and when we will produce our document in the hospital, so whatever they committed will not be fulfilled. I seen so many example for that. When my mother was admitted in the hospital, mother and father was admitted in the hospital. So be careful when you will sign any document. Read carefully, take your time, don't be hurry, and read all the terms and condition carefully. So what the service they will provide when you will get into the hospital, or in case of OPD charges. I have seen. I want to share one example that one guy was admitted in hospital, and his right hand was broken due to some accident. When the full he and doctors give started the treatment, they given a one semi. semi semi rooms, and won the full and final at the time of the full and final. What exactly happened on that time? The insurance company given them only 20%. Suppose his total expenses, total bill was 1 lakh rupees, so they paid only 20,000 rupees. 80,000 they paid by their pocket. Why? Because before signing any document, they didn't read carefully what is the coverage and how much they will get benefit by the policies. So whatever any medical representative will come, that policy salesman will come and will let you know verbally all the features about the policy, and whatever he's saying, if it isn't written, it will show you, okay, in the point clause 1, clause 2, and clause 3, you can read it out. The terms whatever he's saying, it is correct, it is in written form, then you are okay with that. Otherwise you will be in big trouble. You will pay your hard-earned money to the company for their medical policy, but you will not get another treatment. There are so many fraud is going on the market nowadays. The commitment is different when you will go to the take a service. Then it would be things will be different, right? And apart from that, the health policy, uh, you will get a benefit in your organization along with your health coverage. So medical bills, coverage against medical expenses, including pre and post hospitalization, you will get it. Pre-existing disease, like coverage for any pre-existing disease is provided to you after a certain waiting period. Your cancer and what how much coverage they are providing to you. It this policy will cover a 13 lakh, 14 lakh. What is that? Right. And one more thing you have to read carefully. Don't change every year one company to another company, because if suppose you are a age of 18 years, 17 year, you are not going any treatment, then your policy will is in the safe mode, and at every year you will it will be increase the amount, approximate 1 lakh rupees every year, round around. I am telling you the company wise it is the amount would be the different. But what if you have a 10 lakh policy, so if you are not claiming any kind of hospitalization, then next year when you will renew that policy, it would be changed as a 10 lakh to 11 lakh. So gradually it will increase each and every year. The policy amount would be the same, but your cover will be increased. Apart from that, what they will provide, I am not taking any company name. Otherwise, you will think that I am give a marketing for that company. But whatever the I have my corporate policy as well as my personal policy. But in personal policy, I have read the document. What are the benefit they provide? It is written on it, written in the document or not, and before taking the a policy, I comparison with other banks as well, what the services they are providing, right? And it is in a written mode or not, so I will comparison it, how much amount I'm going to pay and what the benefit, what will the OPD charges, and are they providing our any health insurance or no, sorry, full body checkup or not, how much discount I will get, free doctor consultation would be there or not. So that kind of things we have to check it before signing any document. And best part of that, if you are a taxpayer, then it will cover under 80D. So it will be approximate tax exemption range would be 725,000 or 75,000, 25 to 75,000. So tax benefit are subject to change in tax laws, right? So uh, and the key point for comparing health insurance is that some insured amount, whatever I told you, how much amount they are. It is, but it's not like that. One of my colleague have a policy and he has only 3 or 4 or 5 lakh approximate some insured amount, right? So what will you know if you go to the hospital? and if something goes happen, then in a single admission the amount will be finished. If something some something happen in his family as well, other person, then they will not be covered. He has to pay the amount from his pocket. A policy premium to be paid to avail the coverage benefit. We have to identify the good network hospital and claim settlement ratio. So nowadays you can check it out in the Google, whatever you purchase, okay, what is the claim settlement ratio of that company. So you can check it out that part as well, and some limits and waiting period. So how much time they are taking, and it's not like that कि you are admitted in a hospital and after 3 and 4 days they are taking to take an approval, and the hospital charges increasing day by day, and co-payment clauses as well. So apart from that, if there are any hidden conditions, so you have to clear before signing any document. But make sure you have a policy, health insurance policy, because nowadays situation is very bad, and nowadays we are getting in news, bad news, COVID, sometime virus, some heart attack, so many diseases nowadays going on. So before submit a document, you have to think twice. And medical, if you are a corporate, then it would be fine. Otherwise, take one more policy of your family, so you have additional coverage. That would be benefit for you. If something goes happen, you don't have another job, and something goes happen, then you are in position to take care of your family. So don't forget, if you don't have any policy, medical policy, do it today, do it now. Start thinking, search it in Google, do some homework before purchasing the policies. So with that, I'm done with my today. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. We'll meet you tomorrow.